Okay, this is just a quick video, not professional at all because I don't do this often anymore. What I was talking about sewing up that small crossbody that someone had mentioned they wanted help brainstorming how to get. Sorry, let me rethread my. And unfortunately, the only flatbed I have is my 8700, so this is not going to be, amazing, but it'll at least give you the idea. All right, I have two pieces here. One is 10 inches by 8 inches. The other one is 9 inches by 8 inches. On my 10-inch one, I've got a small mark. I get on this camera here at half inch on both sides. So I know where this will end up overlaying. So first step, and this is just some 4-ounce oil tan that I have laying around, just to give it an idea of what it would look like. So first step would be, so this flat, if this was me doing it, I'd probably, if I was doing this instead of just really quickly, I'd probably glue this. You know what? Let me grab some. Next best thing to glue. Just going to put some DST there to hold it in place. But okay, so line it up on the half-inch marks. You're sewing it flat. To do it at there. There's the first one. I'm going to cut these long because if this turns out, I will probably finish off these guys on the inside. And then, so the second seam. Okay. And then, so now we have the one seam overlapped and done. What I was saying was then you line it up this way. And again, making sure you mark everything. And I went ahead and skived the base of this. I didn't skive the sides, but I skived the base and around the cutouts. So again, with the DST, just to hold everything in place. And this time, I'm lining these up this way. down to there. And yeah, normally I would recommend gluing this piece with like a contact cement or whatever, so we know that it's not going to move when you're doing this part. But then you sew up the seam. So you just constantly move everything out of the way. The hardest part is getting the rest of it. I kind of have to do that and then cut off my threads. And then you can just pull it back out. Pull your threads long again. And then do it again to the next seam. Put those guys out of the way. So, I mean, this leather isn't super stiff, but it's also not super soft. So, okay, up. Pull my threads. Cut my threads. Get this back out from under there. And there. We've got the side seam sewed. And obviously you can tell I didn't have this. This is one of the reasons why I actually said I would glue it, because I didn't have that lined up properly down here at the base by the end. Instead of a 1/2 inch, it's shifted over. That's also probably, at least in part, the fact that I'm using my 8700 and not a walking foot. And I probably wouldn't do a 1/2 inch overlap. I'd probably only do like a 3/4 or 3/8 of an inch overlap, but depending on how wide your two seam distance are going to be. But then, you know, finish the bag off. You know what? Just because this is 8700 and not a walking foot. Oh, might help if I put that down. That's going to be a mess. I did none of the math on this, so I'm just guessing that this, yeah, I didn't do the math right. Oh well. I'm close. So many threads. line that up with that. But for a quick and dirty example, here you go. If I was to do this in a non-quick and dirty example, I would have done math. Okay. Yeah, this is way not the proportions I would do a bag at, but then turn it. You've got the raw inside. I love this leather. Overlap sides. I'm gonna put this over here so you